Happy Friday, Year 4. Good morning. We've made it through week 2, which is great news. We're getting closer and closer to getting back into school, which is fabulous because I miss all of you. This video is the Year 4 comprehension booklet, okay? So just check that you're on the right video. I'm sure you're all experts at this now, though, so I don't need to worry, okay? We are looking at, get to the right page, the text with the title, The Girl Who Walked on Air. And it's written by a lady called Emma Carroll, who is an author and an English teacher. It's about a girl called Louie who works in the ticket office, so that's where you go when you want to buy tickets to go and see different shows and things. So she works in the ticket office of a circus, but dreams about performing in the circus herself. In this extract, as I'm all sure you know what an extract is now, okay, so we all know what one of them is. She can't wait to see an evening performance. So you've got an extract from the story, The Girl Who Walked on Air. You've got a glossary again, but this time it's just for one word. Okay, you see that? And I'm sure you're all experts now. I expect you to read through the text at least twice before moving on to the questions. If there are any words or phrases that you are stuck on, remember to underline them and try and figure out what they mean yourself. So use an iPad or a dictionary, something that will help you to get the answer that you want. And then you can always discuss it with an adult or ask for help if you still don't find the answer that you want or you're not quite sure. Okay. So number one, why do you think the crowds are bigger when there is more danger? Okay, so straight away I can see in the text, in the first sentence, it says the bigger the danger, the bigger the crowd. Okay, so that first sentence goes directly into question one. Okay, so you're going to have a think about why the crowds are bigger when there is more danger. Now, when we think of the word danger, we think of things where there is a risk, okay, where something could go wrong. But if something goes to plan and it's dangerous, it looks really impressive. So why do we think that there is a big crowd when the crowd knows that something dangerous is going to happen? Okay, so have a think about what I've just said and see if that'll give you your answer. Number two, Jasper lets Louis have first dibs on every pie crust. So that's line 13. What does this suggest about Jasper's personality? Explain your answer. So the question is asking you to write about what type of person Jasper is. So everyone has different personalities. It's what makes us different, because if we all had the same personality, it'd be very boring, wouldn't it? So we're looking at the type of personality that Jasper has, and why is it that he has that personality? What shows us as a reader that he might be funny, or he might be kind, or he might be caring? So what is it that gives us that answer? So why is it that they've chosen the quote that they have about Jasper sharing the pie with Louis, and what does that show us about Jasper as a person? What type of person is he? Okay. Question 3. How do you think Louis feels about her mother? Explain your answer. So find in the text where Louis talks, or where it talks about Louis's mum, and you need to explain how Louis feels about her mum. Okay. So have a read, and have a think about what it is that makes you um, think Louis's mum might be kind, caring, she might be mean, she might be selfish. Okay, so have a read and have a look. Now I was just reading it then, that's why I paused, and I can see it, and it's in the sentences straight after the bit about Jasper. So you might want to have a read about the type of personality Jasper has and the type of personality Louis's mum has, and have a think about what Louis thinks about her mum. Okay. Question 4 is asking why are lines 23 and 24 in italics? Now, I know at the start of the week you all had a question about italics, and I think the answer is going to be very similar because italics again is about presentation. You're looking at the presentation, okay? So, what is it, or why is it that those sentences are written in italics? What is it about Louis that is putting those sentences in italics, okay? Question 5. The extract says that although Leo Chipchase didn't smile very often, he was smiling in line 26. So why do you think this is? So find line 26 and have a look. Now, if you need to number the lines again to help you, that's fine. But why is it that Leo Chipchase was smiling? And he doesn't smile very often, okay? So why do we think it is? Question 6. Why is Jasper's triple somersault stunt described as genius in line 34? So what is it that makes Jasper's triple somersault stunt make him a genius? Why? What is it that makes him appear to be a genius when he does that trick? Okay. Question 7. After reading the title of the book and this extract, explain what you think might happen in the rest of the book. So the title is The Girl Who Walked on Air, and we know that there's a girl called Louie who works in the ticket office. So using what you've read, what you know, what do you think is going to happen? So in question 7, you're going to make a prediction, okay? So just check that you have an understanding of the text before you make your prediction, okay? Your challenge for today is to write a blurb for this story. So based on what you've read and what you know, can you write a short blurb about the story? So the thing that you find on the back of a book. Okay, so have a go. Give it your best shot if you want to do the challenge. And we can't wait to see what you come up with. Now, I want to make sure that you are all writing in full sentences because some of you are starting your sentence with the word because, which is great, but I think if you've got the Year 4 booklet, you should be able to write in full sentences. We know that because is a conjunction and that conjunctions are usually used in the middle of sentences to join two parts of a sentence together. Okay? So just check that when you're writing your sentences that you're using full sentences and we're using our conjunctions in the middle of them, okay? But you're doing a fantastic job of your home learning so far. We're all really impressed and have a lovely weekend because you deserve it, okay? So try your best. Please send in photos. I know it's Friday, it's so close to the weekend, but we will still be checking emails, okay? So please send your work in. And if you have any questions, get in touch, okay? And we'll see you all on Monday. Bye.